welcome back, scribes. All right, let's get into another round of Civ 7, huh? Let's get a little bit of culture on our palace here, and I went ahead and I'm just going to take some extra production with our memento, so +2 as long as we're happy. And since we pretty much move with science, I figured until we get the Great Wall, I figured we would kind of just get a little bit of culture to kind of help us out a little bit. So let's get this started, shall we? Looking at our start location. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and do a pause here. There you go. If you want to look at the seed, this seems like it'll be a pretty interesting start location. I'm already seeing science, culture, like these are great adjacency. Let's move off to the side here, get a good look here. 1, 2, 3. All right, we won't be able to get this gold unless we come down a bit, which we should be able to do rather well. I almost kind of feel like doing some sailing, perhaps. Let me see here. So my goal is, okay, so this is where we unlock specialist. Is there any other specialist unlocking in here? I'm not seeing it. Okay, so our goal is to get to currency pretty much as soon as possible. That's the plan, because I want to take full advantage of our science on specialists. So that's the goal. Now, looking around here, are we okay with just going that direction? We do have some mines. We have a little bit of woods, but we're going to crush some of these woods anyway. So I think we can skip animal husbandry. So I think we can just go ahead and send this on its way. Mainly, I just want to get to writing. That's my focus. Now, we will be hurting on culture, but that's kind of why I grabbed that not specialist. That's why I grabbed, oh man, to shave 2 turns is amazing. That's why I grabbed that attribute point. Kind of help boost us up a little bit. All right, let me see. I think we're kind of in the middle or near the top. All right, we're near the top, so we don't really need to go this way. We will grab this, though, of course. Ooh, a vineyard. I will take that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, we're taking a vineyard. No, I want that wine resource. We're going to make this capital amazing. I almost wished I moved over one. I would have been able to get the gold. It's a shame we can't see entirely what we want. Now, the clay pit would be nice, but we don't have any warehouse buildings. So we want to come out here. We want this immediately, because that is 3 food and 2 production in our capital now. Well, dang, we're missing out on some silver, too. That's a little unfortunate. Well, we'll get to it eventually. We'll get to it. All right, so who we got here? We got a friendly Gungne, looks like. We'll try to find them. I don't know if we'll befriend them or not, but they ain't fighting me, so I'm fine with it. All right, you're going that way. You're going to come this way. Let's get one more scout. I'm glad I played Genghis Khan to find that. Okay, Gungne. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you could get the camels. You got flak. Interesting spot for you. You are actually pretty well distant. We might see about that. Maybe. They also might be in my way, so that's another concern. All right, let's come down here a little bit more. As for you, let's kind of come up this way. Okay, so now we have an enemy. So it looks like Achaemonia. We'll have to take a gamble on, see how they're doing. All right, we do want to settle down here somewhere. So minus 100 culture, but 60 influence. I don't want to do that. I'd rather have culture over influence this early in the game. 2 turns. Let's kind of go this way. Yeah, I'd rather send the 3rd scout up to clean these up, because as far as I know, no one should be above me. Okay, we can't get that silver, so there's no point. I do kind of want to come out here, but we are going to get clay we're going to be putting some productions down to a good degree, and it's 2 food, so actually, yeah, that's a good call. And then we're going to come out for these crabs here after a little bit. All right, let's keep exploring. I like this coast. If we get like a settle here, we can pretty much secure this rather well, so I do kind of like that. Oh, to actually search on top of a cliff is really good. Okay, we got good locations out here. Looks like that's a coastal. Okay, so more coast. We have Han Civics now. I think we are going to take 3 extra turns. I want to get Great Wall as soon as possible and start planting it down. All right, we got 3 scouts. I think we're good on the scouts. Now, I do want to see where I'm going to place the granary. We're not going to build it yet, but we will be doing that soon. Now, we will lose the clay next age, but that doesn't matter. I am thinking maybe a granary here. Yeah, this is about the best spot we can do, because we still have to come out here to get our fishing key if we want a fishing key in the capital. There's 1, 2, 3. We'll have 2 fishing tiles. It's not great, but it's not that bad either. Or we can actually, do I want to do that? If I settle here, 2, 3, this could take a whole bunch of fishing along with the gold, but I don't want it to encroach too much on my capital. Like, taking the fishing boats, that's fine. Anything else, I'd be worried about. Either way, we're going to end up taking this crabs, aren't we? Okay. That's a fair assessment. So, in that case, it would make more sense to put the fishing, or to put the granary here. So we're just placing it now. We're going to go ahead and get some warriors. I'd rather have the warriors right now. As for our productions, or my bad, our government, could lean into either our, I say we either lean into our science or lean into our expansion. And I kind of feel like leaning into the expansion, because I'm going to make full use. Okay, we need this culture right now, because we will get more science later. Culture right now is the big thing that we need. You need to come up. You need to come down, and I think we're going in great direction. We'll start heading south a little bit, because we ran into some good coast here. Gungne, I'm not sure about you, though. I'm a little worried I might have to delete you. All right, what we got here? 50 gold, 50 happiness, or 45 culture. Let's just push through that culture tree. We want our walls as soon as possible. All right, we got brickyards unlocked. That's really good. Oh, hey, we can get more production, or 75 gold. So actually, let's switch to our granary here. And let's take the production. So that's 5 turns. That shaved a whole turn off. I'll take it. I mean, making warriors in like 3 turns, I do not need to be. In my opinion, I don't need to be grabbing production for them. All right, Wasu Ani, I guess. I'm going to pull back, actually. I wanted to search that, but I don't want to have my scout getting sniped too much. Okay, I'm seeing some good settle locations we can work with early on. Looks like most likely Wasukani is kind of keeping anybody at bay, so the only way we're going to find anybody is pretty much going around them. Now let's kind of move our warrior around. Let's get this. The science would be pretty good. We are kind of hurting on it, but we're going to focus on the culture right now. The culture and the food. And let's go ahead and get another warrior. We're just going to keep doing that. Get a few more of those guys to help keep us safe. I say we will probably train 2 settlers, so that 50 culture would be just right. All right, we can get some more production and things like that. I mean, if we finish this up, it's a shame we can't hold on to our guys. Let's go ahead and just secure this, because that's going to happen anyway. Just, it is what it is. All right, yeah, this coast is pretty much a guarantee here, so just kind of explore with our warriors nearby. There's Acmonia. Interesting location. They're kind of up out of the way. Kind of depending. They got some interesting resources. Might not hurt to have a... Okay, I don't like that. We're going to kind of pull back. Might not hurt to have an economic on our side. Is this Acmonia? This is Retenu, so there's another one up here. Interesting. Not bad locations, though. I must admit, I do like what I'm seeing. All right, just kind of explore this a little bit. Kind of just wrapping around. Keep Wasukani a little... Giving them a little room. Okay, you're hurting my guy. I don't like that. It's a little annoying, too. Oh, well. Okay, great mountain range here. I really like this mountain range. That's amazing. Okay, we got 10 down here. That's really good. Okay, not bad. Can I get up here? I can. Perfect. Not bad. Yeah, as long as we settle these appropriately, we're going to be very well protected. Okay, I'm falling back on that, dude. You gotta give me some room here. Come on. All right, let's grab this. Oh, nice little land bridge here into a mountain. Okay, I say we could finish the Han, but that's 3 turns. Let's bring our science in a bit. This is perfect. A 3-3. That's really good. All right, we'll get this one next. Let's kind of finish our scout here. Okay, so I do want to come here pretty much. Or here. That looks like that might be coast, though. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like, this is a great settle. I don't care about owning this river with Chang'an. It's just not... There's not a point to do it. Kind of go here to make sure. Okay, we have Great Blue Hole. We are coming down this way. This is definitely a settle. We'll probably come right here then. Because we could do a settle over here, too, but... We want to own Great Blue Hole. I'm going to kind of go this way. As for you, let's kind of keep exploring. Kind of want to see what's up here. Okay, there's one in the water once we get sailing done, so we might actually leave him there. Do we want to make this marble? That is a question. It's not bad. It would make a very good resource spot. My question is, will we get out here? I don't think so, so I think we should actually just take the gold and run with it. So with that, oh, I forgot to switch. I was going to get another warrior. Oops. Well, can we make a purchase? We could purchase another warrior. Make it up to 3. It's not a bad idea. I think I'm going to hold on to the cash, though. We're not... Let's wait until we're threatened. Then someone had to be threatening right when I said that. That's a little funny. Okay. I say we go ahead and go for a... Yeah, let's go for a settler. I want to take this right now. 1, 2, 3. We can get this camels, and that's fine, because we can also settle over here. It won't be fresh, but it's a good settle. It's a good settle nonetheless. I know it wants it here, but 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the better one. 2, 3. Yeah, because this will encapsulate the whole thing if we want to do that. Don't worry about defenseless. We're going to be okay. Let's keep you here to heal. You should be able to heal. Yeah, we got our warriors still roughly nearby. You're just going to skip a turn because then you can get in the water. Let's kind of explore around Wasukani. Hopefully they kind of, yep, I figured they would kind of pull back. All right, good. We have the Great Wall ability plus an extra settlement limit. That's really good for us. We've unlocked the harbor. I'm going to just go ahead and take 50 more gold. I think that would be a good use right now. Pause these. We want them, but not right now. Let's go into... Actually, let's go into discipline. We do want to get our command. I don't want to fight anybody just yet, but we do want to have... Might as well get him some levels. Okay. Let's go ahead. We have met Trung Troc. We'll try to be friendly with her. I'm fine with some friendship with that. We do have 1-6. He's already got 11.8. Let's go ahead and just get some more science rolling. That's not a bad idea. Be even right now. She's crawling ahead. Looks like she didn't want to bother being too friendly with us. I'm going to leave this out. We'll just take the money. That's all we need right now is the money. I would like to know a bit more where she's at, but I'm happy with where we are because we can settle where we need to and cut things off rather well. So I'm not too concerned. Let's kind of pull back on that. Let's get this here in a second. All right. Not bad at all. Also, this gives me, is it culture? Yeah, this is a great wonder to pick up early on. So if we go down here, that's a great secure. Hopefully it doesn't upset Gungne, but it might. So that would be unfortunate. I say we go ahead. Let's work out toward... We might as well secure this. Let's just secure our full spot for Chang'an. 1, 2, 3. It's going to make this one awkward, but that's fine. It is what it is. Now, I could buy a Great Wall Tot. I almost want to do that. Almost. That is 2 culture. I mean, it's literally 2 culture. So let's see. We should... Let's do 1 more warrior. And actually, I have decided I will purchase a Great Wall Tile because that just seems like a great idea. The question is, where are we going to put it? Because put science here, culture, 2, 3. Yeah, this is perfect for our cultures and science building. As for our other culture, though, or other things, we'll probably end up crushing this one before we crush this one. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get that too. Right there. All right, I'm just going to keep pulling back. Let's grab this. Definitely pretty good. Let's grab the science. I'd rather have the science. All right, now as for you, can we find her border? Not quite, but I know this is all coast here, so she's over this way, I would assume. The officer's work is work. Oh, no, we'll take the influence on that one. Yeah, we'll take the influence on that one. All right, let's do a little more searching. I kind of like an idea of settling here a little bit. It's definitely in these wood. All right, let's kind of move you around. I like the scouting location. We have plenty of open space around us to take full advantage of. Okay, let me just explore this a bit more. Gives me a good idea of what we're doing. All right, we need to grab that. It's for you. You'll explore the top here. I do want to get another settler out. Right now, everybody else is fine. 5 turns for a settler. I'd love to settle like right here. Or is here better? Oh man, there's just plenty. There's so much resource. So much resource. So 1, 2, 3. We stop right here. So actually, like a settle here would be perfect. 1, 2, 3. And we come out like maybe here. I want to get the silver. That's what I want. Actually, let's go ahead and get my brickyard. We're going to do that first. I've decided that's my course of action. The reason being, this I'm fine with. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to take up all this. 1, 2, 3. We could still settle over here. Actually, we can just kind of pull in. Oh, yeah, we can just pull in. 2, 3. Yeah, that actually wouldn't be bad. Yeah, so this is good. Okay, Lindsay. Okay, Gungne doesn't like us. I figured that'd be the case. Let's go ahead and secure blue hole. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. All right, let's kind of pull our warrior back. Our scout can do scout things. His job anyway. Our warrior he went a little far out, but not too bad. We have lost a scout. Oh, Gungne attacked him. That's right. A little unfortunate. I kind of wanted to keep him for what was up there, but that's okay. These things happen. All right, it's going to take him about 2 turns to get there, so that's perfect. Hopefully we can get our commander soon so we can start getting some stuff. Now, actually taking the building is perfect right now because in 2 turns, in 1 turn, we will have our libraries that we can build. Or we can get them right now. Actually, let's get them right now. Let's just kind of fortify in place. We'll probably go with Gungne now. It's unfortunate that we upset them, but we can actually remove them from the board. 1, 2, 3, and we could set up a better settle like a little further in or out. So, yeah, we'll just take that. It is what it is. We do have enough. We could befriend someone. Monia or Wasukani. An extra settler or getting more money. is the question. To be fair, I only want to feel like kind of taking up all this land would be better, wouldn't it? Instead of pushing all the way down here. I think Wasukani's our guy. Yeah, I think Wasukani's our guy. Let's start befriending him. We'll kind of delete the ones above us. I think that's going to be perfect. Yeah, we need the library. That's 4 turns. Oh, we can go 6 because, oh. Yeah, that is a nice ability, isn't it? I keep forgetting that. Well, you know what? Might as well go with 6. So we will come out here. Yeah, let's get that. This still can be our culture area, so it's fine. It's not really a big loss or gain. It is what it is. I am going to move up 1 and get a fortification here, though. Let's keep moving our scout along. Oh, he can come and pick this up. Perfect. We gotta find that one guy. He's got to be, like, right up here. Okay, so, like, this whole coast here, she's over more this way. Interesting. Very interesting. We could get more. Actually, would the 15 production be worth it? It would shave a turn, but can we build any other building? We can't right now. Having this sooner is still 3 more science. Actually, it's 6 more science than what we have. Which is kind of a nice idea. Or do we take the food, which is 30 food? That would set us over to 8. Yeah, let's go with the food. That gets us a growth right now. And on top of that growth, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we want to go here because I don't think I have the money. I don't. But if we don't have another building to build, we can put another Great Wall right there, which would work pretty well. Or we can get more units. But I think we got a good number of units. We got 3 warriors. Should be pretty good. All fortified in good locations. Good choke point. Really all we're waiting on is our commander to go around and start attacking people. Yeah, see, they're coming in. We're going to be just fine. Well, actually, we're open here, so that's not great, but we can make use of that. Let's go here. Yeah, we'll go there. Okay. Let's go into mysticism. Let's get that unlocked. We need our altars. Okay, good mountain range here. All right, there is Retenu. I actually, if we get enough, I wouldn't mind befriending them maybe. They are far enough out. They are going to attack my scout, though. Oh, they didn't get him yet. Let's run away from that. We can get in the water, so. All right, so Dersharican, maybe. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, I think let's go here and get some levels on our guy. You're getting attacked. You're going to be just fine. Could go for a warrior. Not really necessary at this moment. Would love another settler. I am kind of actually... Yeah, I'm actually feeling that. Another settle would be perfect. Can you fall back? Nope. All right, well, might as well do that. Okay. She is at 2 of 3. Okay, that's not terrible. That's okay for now. A farmer's market. I do kind of like that idea. Oh, actually, my bad. I want to see what she's all about. Newest commander levels. So she is going to eventually get upset with us. You're in a fortification and healing. You're set for life, but yeah, we can take these hits all day. I don't like that major defeat. Kind of get you a fortification. And I think, actually, let's talk to Wasukani. Oh, we don't have enough yet, but 9 turns. I don't think they're really going to fight us. Let's pull this guy in, kind of defend this front, and I think that'll be fine. Because Gungne is only upset because we settled close to them. Let's fall back. You can move over here. Let's try to pick this up if we can. Okay, yeah, they're kind of more trying to fight Lindsay, which actually is perfect because they can only attack through this, so this is pretty well defended. Let's grab science and culture. That's awesome. In fact, if I had enough money, I'd get me a fishing key right here. Is this for all of them or just the ones in the 2 culture on improvements on adjacent? Okay, so it's only the adjacency, which is fine. We'll just put boats all around that thing. All right, commander is fine where he's at. And actually, if we do one of these and one of these, that's perfect. Okay, does he have... Okay, he's still building fortification. Try to get around Retenu here. Okay, fortifications are now complete. That's perfect. So you just need to heal. Ties unravel. On their coming of age day, a young citizen stands conflicted at the threshold of home. Calloused by duty, sacred, a unified household divine, or what if somewhere out there in the world a new life awaits. In the home, or follow their own path. Well, we're in a celebration. We don't really have any other buildings at the moment, so it doesn't really matter. I do want this other settler, though. Oh, I want him bad. Let's go ahead and get the culture, actually. We want to get mysticism, so you gotta stay home, buddy. And let's actually get some culture with our celebration. Mine is amazing. What an amazing thing. Take me to the defenseless. We're fine. Don't worry about it. You're healing. Who are you? You are Painted Rock. So Painted Rock's around here somewhere then. All right. You better be healing. If you're not, I'm going to be real upset. Okay. Yeah, this scout might be dead. I don't like when I can't see things like that. You're going to skip. You're going to take a little health, a little healing. Yep. You're beating on us. That's fine. Okay, he did take a heal. We did lose the scout. That was to be expected. He got pinched. I don't like it when they get pinched, but that's about to be all we can do. We could do more warriors. I'm feeling it, but I'm going to do a Shidaifu first. Let's hit you, get rid of you. All right, not quite, but my guy will survive. Especially when he has Bastion, so. There we go. We'll just kind of sneak ahead. This is a cool bowl. That's an amazing culture happiness tile there if you were to settle. Oh, man. That'd be a good one. All right, you just keep healing. You do nothing, and we'll just kind of keep letting it go. All right, yep, you attacked him and died. That's pretty much what we thought would happen. Maybe we'll go for this one. That one's a little contested right now. All right. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. I did not get the XP. That's not fine. Yeah, your whole thought is to attack me in Chang'an, which is kind of what I wanted you to do anyway. Let's take the science. Yes, that is what we wanted. We want a codex for even more science as well. I will actually take this combat strength now. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so we got both of these. Our Han Civics are 1 turn more, which is a little unfortunate. 2 influence on the palace, or we can get... We don't even have these yet, so it would just be influence on happiness buildings, which isn't bad, but we don't really need that right this second. I am kind of intrigued about clan networks, though. Getting steel would be nice, too. Okay, we are open. We're open. We can take whatever we want. So let's see here. What would look good? I'm actually thinking we lean into our quarters, actually. We're making some good quarters, maybe. Might not be a bad use going into the quarter route, because I do like making those. Food is okay. We could get gold, but we don't have much in the way of that. We could get production on Lindsay and actually really boost it up. Like, we could even... Would Lindsay be a good... capital, or not capital, a good city? 1, 2, 3. It's a little light on the production, I will admit, but if we could get some stuff in here to really help out, like getting Colossus and getting other things. So it would hurt production-wise, but if we could get the adjacencies running, this would be a pretty solid settle. Like if we were to do Colossus and Great Lighthouse here, get some good boosts. 2, 3, yeah, we won't be able to get the elephants, but we can get the adjacency off the elephant if we were to kind of build out this way. We could also put something here and go across. So how much production does Lindsay? It has 2 production. So it's awful production it is. Although this would really bump it up at least to 2 production. But let's see what else we got. Science on our quarters. We could just go even heavier on science. Not a bad idea. Getting an extra production never hurts. On resources. And then plus 25% on endeavors. All right, so we got some options here. I think... we will bypass the God of the Sea. I like the idea, but it's not really ringing to me. It would only help Lindsay. And I don't want to be doing a whole bunch for 1 city. That seems like kind of a waste. A little bit. That's just my thought. So I think instead, our science and culture is pretty much even. I say we grab an extra culture... Or, oh, actually, you know what? Everything I said's a lie. We're going to do fertility rights. That way we can get more special. That's our goal. So our goal is just to go specialist heavy. Now, I do want to market. That's about my best market if I can get out here. It's a 2 adjacency. That's the best I'm going to get. Or here. And which way I want to go with that. Crabs and elephants are forever. So those will never go away. So that's always a 2 adjacency. This will become a 1 adjacency. But I'll lose my Great Wall, which means I'll have to build another one. So let's hold off on the gold, and instead let's focus on the altar. And let's put a nice altar right here. That way we can get out to our good culture spots. That's the plan. All right, I'm going to 1-turn animal husbandry, so that way we can have archers, because we do kind of need those. And what is your ability? On an academy for +4 science to the building. This is by far... that is the worst time to get this guy. I'm not going to lie. Right at the beginning of the game. Yeah, that's not good for us. Okay, let's pull you up so we can... Actually, you guys are so annoying with this. Get the kill. SP over here. Attack. Perfect. That hurts Gung Ne. Let's grab this. Okay, I don't know how she got all the way up here. She must be like... Oh, there is that there, too. All right, good. We can get archers now. And we got a scientific attribute point, which we will use to boost our science even harder. All right. Now, I say the way we're kind of looking right now, I do want masonry. I do want masonry. So we're going to try that as quickly as we can. Although the downside is people have probably been going for it. Okay, you're going to sleep for like eternity. Okay, you can apparently attack. Is it from here? It is. Good. And that's a kill. Let's heal. Let's grab this. Minus 100% culture by getting an archer. And what does this do? No, I don't want to hurt my culture that bad. We're just going to take the 50 gold. Because to be fair, an archer at this point, not great. When I can just buy one of these guys, which is even better. Yeah, this guy's way better than whatever that is. So, start using him towards Gungne. Let's get you guys healing. I'm going to build a fortification on you. Let's kind of search this, see if we can grab this here. That'd be nice. Overall, I know we need to actually see about... Oh, she only knows me right now. So we only know each other. Interesting, interesting. You can shoot me from there, so I don't like that at all. We're going to pull back. I do kind of want to pull forward. Now, force them to move forward. Yeah, we're going to force them to move forward. So I will stay right here. I won't be able to shoot them, but at least we'll be able to see. It'll be a better idea than what we originally had. So you... Okay, see, that's... We can't full send these anymore. Oh, I did not mean to hit next turn. Yep, that means that slinger got a free shot. Okay. I didn't like that. That's something I wanted to avoid. All right, I could... Can I? I can actually reach the salt, and I do want that. So I will grab that salt. Also, we can kind of get a double on our Great Wall now. Okay, yeah, you hit me pretty good. Thrilled about it. All right, we can grow some more. I say we take some more culture. So let's go ahead and snag this one. I do want to get these resources, of course, but we're holding off for now anyway. I will take this. That is a great support. We should be pretty even. Okay, she's starting to chug ahead a bit. I'm not thrilled about that, but hey, what can you do? All right, I would like another settler. And I think where are we at on our 4 turns? Okay, yeah, 4 turns is perfect. Let's get a settler, and by the time that ends, our celebration will begin, and we can work towards a building. Where can I get my bath? Ooh. Actually, I do like that. We could put a bath here or here. Actually, this would probably be a better bath. Then I can put my market where I need to. And we can kind of keep that open for maybe our other science building. That seems like a good idea. Oh, this would be a 2 also. Okay, not bad, not bad. Getting some ideas. Getting some ideas. Actually, we do want a bath. That's 11 turns, though. Oh, we have a saw pit? Where am I working saw pits? That's my question. Where am I working wood? Okay, I might put a saw pit here. I might be up for that. And the Great Wall takes 4 turns also. Okay, just... Oh, man, you need to step away from that, man. I'm trying to get in there. Let me have it. All right, there's steel. Okay, that is annoying. All right, Sunaroxy, I guess. That sounds about right. 15 turns for the lot, unless we want to go for gate. Gate wouldn't be a bad pickup, so let's go ahead and... Actually, maybe we won't try that. Okay, we can handle 1 more hit, which is okay with me. So, we're focusing on this. Do we want to go for gate, or would we be better off looking at something else? Could go for code of laws. Do we want a petro? I mean, Lindsay has a little use, but not much. Okay, so there she is. There she is. Yeah, actually, we're kind of happy with where we're at. Wasukani is really starting to come along. Yeah, we just want to kind of stay up here. Maybe we'll do some settles down here. I don't really care. I want this land. This is the land I want. So, coming over here, down here a bit, maybe over here. This is like pipe dream, you know, maybe. It's kind of why we're befriending Wasukani. Just kind of shut this out. This would be nice, but we don't need it. This is the stuff we want. This is all ours, and I want to take it. I want to take it ASAP. I want to come over here too. So yeah, this is our settle plans. So. Back to what we were doing. This is okay. Tactics wouldn't be bad. I like this stuff. Han civics take just as long. Let's at least get discipline first. So I have decided we will do that if we want to go for gate. We got a promotion. That is fantastic. Let's get that 1 turn faster. Finish him off. He's gone. You're still healing. You're fully healed. So let's push forward a little bit. Do the fortification crawl. I will actually take another... I won't. No, I'm going to go ahead and get my finish on my... Mason. Yeah, we want that. Now that masonry's done, I don't know if we'll get pyramids or not. Let's go ahead and do irrigating. Probably won't get this, but let's do that. These are really good if we want them, but Lindsay is surprisingly struggling a little bit. We need to get some gold in there. The fact you lived is amazing. I will try to let you live as much as I can. I'm not kidding. You are a trooper. All right, you need to heal. Fully healed, so let's go ahead and advance on our stuff. It's time to take a look at Gungne. They've been fighting us a little bit. We're going to go into building. We're going to focus on growth rate. We're going to drop this little extra production. We don't need it. Let's get the gold instead. And this is a pretty good build. We don't need that extra gold, or extra science. This, we got stuff to build. We got stuff to build. I've decided I hate doing this, but we are going to crush this next turn, which will then lead to a good market. We'll get over here later. And then after... I don't know if we'll build the market right away. we're going to wait until this saw pit's done. And then we'll kind of figure this out. But monument will definitely go here. Oh, this is also a 5. I'd rather secure this so that way we have doubles. Actually, you know what? No, we're fine. We get good on the quarters. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll set up the market later. We'll just leave that as is. All right, warrior advance. We'll take this hit from the slinger. It's not really going to hurt us too much. Oh yeah, I'm really liking this. Looks like the only thing is like the land because of the river right there. So this should be pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Gate unlocked. I would like to build some wonders if we could. Go ahead and actually secure this for when we get close to building wonders. So that's for tropical plains and desert. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I say the way we're going, we focus on... Actually, I want to focus on code of law, actually. Unless any of these influence on science buildings would be pretty good. I think we can hold off on that, though. Okay, I don't know why you did not attack, but I will take full advantage. 100% on that. And since we're actually moving you out of the way, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could do a settle like right here, and I think that is where we should go. So let's secure this one, and then we'll secure the other area we want to go to next, which is we kind of want to come over here. You should... Good, definitely shoot him now. Who are you? You're Acmonia. You got around, huh? Significant blizzard is unfortunate, but it's reasonable. We can handle it. Okay, we're going to keep taking you out. 157. It's a little... It's okay. So what got built? Great steel got built. That's okay. It's not... Nothing crazy. All right, let's get 30 influence. That's good. Plus it gives us more of this. Go ahead and explore this so that way we have this secured for our guy when he gets there. Our scout is dead. I am sorry, sir. I'm sorry that I've put you through this. You're at 47. I'd rather have more science anyway. Actually, you know what? Give me that farmer's market, too. Go ahead and hit me up. Yeah. Just, we're going to keep talking to each other. You and I are the closest to one another, so let's just keep getting stuff. Ooh, a migrant. That is a wonderful pickup, actually. So, I'm actually going to put him right here. Yep. Yeah, that's where we're going to put him. We're going to put him right here. I don't like doing this. I actually wanted to use my money elsewhere. But we got to repair our stuff. That's all fixed. Okay, so... We've got 7 turns left. Looking really good. You are running away from me, which is fine. Okay, you go in. You move up, and you heal. And you heal. I don't like that. That is really not good. Let's move into writing 2. Let's get more science and influence. I'm just going to keep everything where it is right now. I'll move it later. Okay, the fact I did not get killed is impressive. Got built now. Hanging Gardens. I kind of did want that one a little bit. I wanted it a little bit. 20 food. No, let's take 1 gold in all settlements. Pretty handy. All right, good. We got rid of him. It's really good. Okay, so we found kind of where she at. Looks like she decided to move forward on us a little bit too hard, in my opinion, but it is what it is. All right, show me the settler location. Yep, I figured as much. Yeah, it's going to eat up a lot. It's going to leave this open, but it's kind of land nobody wants, so I don't really care too much. I care more about securing the good locations. 1, 2, 3. We won't get the flax, but that's okay. We can maybe do that with another settle. Either way, we can secure both of these right now, which would be really good. Okay. Yeah, you just start shooting this guy now. All right. You're both healed. Let's go ahead and start advancing towards Retenu. You're in place. Let's get this settle in. Hangzhou. Friendly to meet you. Let's go ahead and secure grassland, tundra, and marine tiles, or we can secure flax, which is 2 science and 2 culture. Oh man, the kaolin's pretty good too. That gets us 4 food in a new city once we make one. And that's okay. I'm really okay. I'm gonna do this. Let's do what we can use now. This is better because that just boosts our stuff right now. All right, let's go here. I'm actually feeling, even though she did kind of forward settle me a bit, Lindsay's kind of keeping the fort down. So we don't really have to worry about too much. We could do a settle here maybe, if it'll work. Let me see. Yeah, we could settle in here if we really wanted to, which we probably will maybe. So it's not that bad. I think we should go ahead and secure this alliance. Yep, we secured it. Looks like that gave us a diplomatic point. That's actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and plug that in. I'm going to take more influence. We're all relatively happy around here, so we don't have much to worry about. So it's kind of just keep it going. All right, looks like you are trying to advance on us, so let's get these guys in position with a fortification in the back. Kind of do this. You're 1-turning that. I can 4-turn a market, which is pretty much the amount left. I can secure this. It gives me more production in towns. Or I can get more... Oh, actually, I should keep focusing on these, in my opinion. Also, securing these 2 tiles is kind of what I want. Okay, so we're allied, so we can see what's going on. Do not hit next turn. I want to secure my market. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, let's get those built. So what got built this time? Dear Shuriken, that's fine. It is what it is. Let's get you gone. Build a fortification and a fortification. We're set here. I know this guy's kind of being sneaky, but we'll be okay. I am actually just going to accept this one this time. Kind of want to just hoard up my influence a little bit. Now that we've got this going, do we want to go the marine route? And I think maybe we do. 1 food and culture on fishing boats in this settlement. I also like bronze working, though. That's a tough call. All right, let's see where we need to go. Okay. To be fair, that is kind of what we want, is to go this way. So, yeah, let's do bronze working right now. No, you're not. If you want to lie to me, make a better lie, okay? All right, everything's slotted right now, so we're doing pretty decent. She is still cranking out science, but she is in tropical, so that does kind of help her. Okay, she kind of trying to take full advantage. I figured as much. Someone built Bursa. That's a little annoying, but good on them. All right. Let's get over here. How many cities should she has 4, so 1, 2, 3, so it must be 1 over here, I would think. Looks like she's trying to control this bay or something. And that's fine with me. Hey, do you know anybody right now? Okay, we only know each other. Interesting. So, I'm not getting attacked right now. They're kind of just moving through. I don't know why they're doing it, but go ahead, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I do kind of want the salt. So let me see here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're kind of full out. I think it's time we take some specialists to boost up our science even further. Yeah, so we're just going to start doing that, because that's mainly what our whole goal is. Let's secure the Kaolin now. I think that's perfect. Yeah, Chang'an is slightly defenseless, but it's fine. I say we move this food into Lindsay right now, because, man, I just don't have the gold for it. That's the only thing kind of annoying me. Alright, there she is. Okay, so that kind of makes more sense. Alright, so we have finished befriending Wasukani. That's fantastic. I am definitely getting this free settler. That's what we're going to grab, because we need more settling. And get rid of this archer, or slinger, I mean. Alright, before she starts getting any ideas, we need to secure some good stuff. Ammonia, I do want to come up this way, but I'm a little worried about running that way, because I don't have anybody to go up there and defend. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so kind of wants me to go here. I'd actually prefer to move that a little bit. So coming out this way wouldn't be bad. Maybe right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is actually a great settle. Yeah, we want to go here, actually. Let's go here. This is a perfect spot. I like where we're at on it. Okay, you need to heal, to come up, and you guys need to quit hurting my guy. Okay, go here. Almost want to auto-explore him, but we'll hold off on that. It's not a necessity right this second. There is Petra, if we want to go for it. Not really too inclined for that. I'm going to actually shoot for Colosseum, but before I do, 9 turns on that. That's great. I'm going to get some more influence. I would like some more influence right now. So we're going to do that. All right, we got our markets, which means we can finally get these if we want, which actually isn't a bad idea. The fact I can even build Petra here is impressive to me. I'd actually prefer pyramids if I could. Honestly, this pyramid would be pretty nice. I could make that a 3, but if I put it here, this is a boost on pretty much everything. I don't get my double, but I get a triple here and a triple here, so kind of willing to go that route. You're attacking my guy. That's not cool. I can't trade? Really? Sting. Okay, we're going to kind of move this way, because once the settler's in place, I should be able to trade with Wasukani. At least I would assume so. All right, I'm going to go for this. Actually, no, I'm not. Nope. We're going to do another guy. Let's get more science. Yeah, specialists is kind of our forte right now. We could put this back into Chang'an, but we don't need to. I'm going to try to get this pyramids if we can. Actually, if I do this... Oh, that was all your movement? Okay, well, we're going to build a fortification then. Excuse me. All right, Isana Pura, not a bad spot. Looks like she was kind of constrained for space, though, so I'm kind of seeing why she's doing what she's doing. We immediately lost pyramids, and... Wow, that was an insult to injury, guys. Lost pyramids, and I lost my... God, oh, that hurt. That actually hurt a little bit. Petra is not happening. Gate, though, maybe? We want to put a good gate in. Actually, if I do this, it gives me my 2, and I make a 3. All right. We'll try to shoot for gate instead, I guess. A trade opportunity. We can trade with Isana Pura. That would be fantastic. I guess I just needed to find them. Okay. Let's move... Yeah. Move you forward. I'm going to move... Okay, that was a terrible spot. And I'm going to get you in the water. Okay, that scout's gone. That scout is going to disappear forever. Hey, he lived. That's impressive. All right, there's Painted Rock. To meet you, I guess. Actually, you know what? It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm not going to be on this island. And I'm fine if you keep it. Okay. Let's go ahead and secure this. I don't need the celebration. I'm going to take the culture. You will build a fortification, and you will heal in it. And that should maybe work. All right, 10 turns. Could I... All right, I just don't have a military at the moment, which kind of annoying me, because I need to get rid of these guys. Let's go for the marble. I would like to save up enough money to turn Lindsay into a city. Actually, I'd like to just put stuff in it, but I can't right now. So we'll hold off on navigation and stuff, because it's not necessary. So we're going to focus on engineering. Or we're heading straight towards mathematics. That's our goal. Okay, I do want to grab that if I could. Let's go ahead and have you healing. You're kind of around here. I don't know why. There goes Gate. So we are just losing it left and right with the Wonder, which is kind of starting to irk me. Not gonna lie. We're just gonna get another fishing. Plenty of good culture here. Okay, I can get a barracks in 2 turns. Do I even want to try pet? I think it's only gonna affect... Oh, well, it would affect the river. It actually would affect the river. All right, let me just see where it's going. So that'd make a 3 and a 3. Then I wouldn't be able to... That's not a great spot. This spot would be decent, I guess. I'm not going to do it. I'm not building Petra. It's just not worth it. I'm going to get this barracks, though. Good grief. Okay, so what is going on in Lindsay? You're going to be fine. Oh, finally. Yeah, let's get this fishing key, please. I've been begging for this. All right, so let's put that here. Even more food in Lindsay. Finally. Okay, I wish Painted Rock could move. All right, we got our guy. 1, 2... Yeah, I don't care about that mountain. I don't care about that either. Yep, this is where we want to be. All right, Honda. Start 4 diplomatic actions or just take 50 gold. I do kind of want an expansionist attribute point, so we will try for that. I say we secure rubies and we secure camels, because that's just a great idea. There's a milestone. The rubies, I don't really... I want to put them in the capital right now. I need a settle up here, especially maybe right here. I'd at least prefer my stuff to be 2 away. You're just going to skip turn. They're not going to let me up there, are they? Oh, you are. Do we sacrifice the scout for the greater good? I say we do. Okay, lose the unit and 300 gold for a horseman. I'll just take 20 food. Not like I had a choice in the matter. Okay, you were attacking my settle. I don't like that. I think we'll be okay, because it looks like it would take you a lot to do that. The barracks are built. We're going to skip Petra. We're going to skip this. I need some units. A commander would be great. Let's hold off. I need, like, 2 of these guys. And maybe, like, 2 of these. We want to do our building. We want to build buildings when we are in our celebration. Of course, we can't do that all the time. When we can. 2 food, 2 culture. Let's just throw even more production into the capital. And I'm pleased with this for now. All right. So, we lost a unit. That was the scout, probably. He died for a good cause. Let's change stuff. Let's pull back on the culture on the palace, and let's get influence on science buildings. A little extra stuff. So, he made a willing sacrifice that I told him to make. I'm going to work towards tactics, I suppose. Yeah, let's just get you in here. Kind of do not like what you're doing. I think we'll leave Retenu alone, maybe. Okay, Retenu's starting to tick me off. Good grief, man. I ain't asking for much here. All right, go there. I just want to be left alone. Okay, really all I'm asking for. I knew you'd hit my guy. Don't worry about it. All right, you get out of existence, and we're just going to heal this guy up. I'd prefer to save my money for other things. Looks like that's a whole movement. Yeah, we're just going to take this kill. Just get out of my face. All right, we got archers on the way now. Plus, we're getting some spearmen. What got built now? There's Petra. We just didn't have a good spot for Petra, in my opinion, so that's why I wasn't really worried about it. All right, let's get our last one here. Look at that. Beautiful. That is beautiful. I love everything about that. Okay, let's move in. We're going to go ahead and fix this farm, at least. We could get some stuff. I want to get it in Lindsay, though, because this harbor is an amazing harbor. Let me check our science tree. Has Colossus been built? Not yet, but it's pretty likely. I want to kind of make Lindsay a city just for those if I could. Is that likely? Not entirely, but it's worth a shot. We need to grow out this way. We need to claim this gold. That would be for the best. I don't need this. I just need the money. And the question is, are we going to allow Retenu what it's doing? And the answer is maybe. All right, let's go back into building buildings. Take culture per turn back. I do like that. All right, we got our last spearman on the way. I say... what can we build? Getting a quarter out wouldn't be bad. We do want a garden. So let's put a garden here. The bath is not... Yeah, I mean... Not bad. Although this actually... You know what? I am fine with a bath there. Let me go ahead and secure a fishing key and harbor. Might as well make those crabs work for us. So we'll actually get those built first. There's our stuff for there's our queue for while we're in our celebration, and that should go well for us. Once our guy's fully healed, we might even upgrade him. Ooh, 120. Okay, that is a little expensive. Secure some incense, actually. Oh, you know what? Actually, yes, we will secure incense. We'll secure that. We're going to drop... What do we want to drop? Actually, let's drop the 10. 2 production's not a big deal. But 3 science. Now, that is a big deal. And we'll put this into... Yeah, we'll go into Liang Zhao. That seems like a good idea. That's going to give us more money. I'm going to build a fortification here. You can fight me if you wish. Let's get these archers in our guy. And I probably will waste the time to upgrade him to a spearman. That seems to be the right call. Defenseless settlement. I think we're fine. Okay, Retenu actually... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's not a bad spot. I would like to come up here and settle it, in my opinion, though. Because if I were to go... Is this considered? It is not. Oh, it's not going to tell me. I would prefer to get, like, right here. Cure iron, jade, silver. I don't care about the hides. Those go away. 1, 2, 3. We would end right here. Sadly, we would never get the flax. If I go here, though, I still don't get it. Okay, we also still need to do a settle out here as well. Yeah, we have some options. I say, we're going to get rid of them. We're going to get rid of them. Fortification's complete, so... Oh, you're straight up attacking me. That's not cool. All right. You need to get out of here. The fact you even had the audacity to do that. Alright, we're going to go for Theoderic plus a settlement limit. Yep, okay, that is perfect. We're going to just eliminate Acmodia. We're going to advance, and I will make you into a spearman, even though I'd prefer to use that money elsewhere. You going to run away now? No, you just killed yourself. Okay, it's kind of dumb. Hey, whatever. Actually, let's build a fortification here. Alright, let's get you out of the way and delete Acmodia, or Acmonia. Okay, and we got hit with archers. That's to be expected. Let's put a archer here. I'm going to advance. Put an archer here. Let's try to get rid of this guy. All right, we got some good stuff going on here, production-wise. We do have a full quarter here, which in my opinion should... Oh, we can get a 5? Nah, we don't want to put anything on the quarter too much. On our palace too much. Although that wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I'm going to try for this. We're going to try. Bursa's already been built, which means Pyramid of the Sun is most likely... They rush that very hard, which is something I don't like. All right, we're pretty well safe. Let's secure, I think, about 200 gold. 100. I actually will use that 100 gold, though. Lindsay, I think you should maybe get a galley. Not going to lie. That's... kind of impaired. How are we on production? 9 production is not great. Rock is happy with us at least, so they're not going to fight us anymore. So this is from Retenu. I kind of want Lindsay to be a power. Okay, you know what? We're going for it. We're going to make it into a city. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go straight into a 27-turn Colossus. Let's put that there. If I could get a good barracks off, it would be ideal, because I can put a nice... market here at least. Oh, actually, I own this, so I can make a nice market over here. Let me see that real fast. Yeah, that's a 6 market. That's pretty good. Before we do that, though, is there any way I can squeeze out more production into Lindsay? It does not look like it. So, 24 food is now 22 food, so that's fine. In fact, we'll send the... get 26, and we'll go ahead and give you 2 product. Let me pull this out, because I think the camels. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll do this. In fact, we'll even take this, put it up to 18, and at least should shave a few turns. Down to 19 turns. That's much better for Colossus. Is it likely we'll get it? I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss right now. Really, my hope is to get Colossus, Great Lighthouse, and what's the other one called? Wrong thing. Sorry. Again, wrong spot. How do we pronounce it? To go for Hamonga Maui. Yeah, if we can go for Maui as well. I would like these 3 in one city. That'd be great. Is that likely to happen? No. But you never know. Okay, this is just disgusting. Let's get rid of you. And I'm going to pull this guy in. Probably going to lose this one, but we'll see. Try to bring this guy forward. We got rid of all that, so this opened up a whole bunch of land for us. Chang'an building pretty well. Do want to get an amphitheater at some point, but we only have 4 turns left, which is enough for this stuff. And I want to get Great Wall here. Oh, get out of my face. Okay, I can't do the others. I'm just going to go here, here, here. Just make a nice Great Wall tile. Also, this is perfect. Great Wall area, in my opinion. It's up there anymore to fight us, but... Okay, we lost our spearmen. As it's an unfortunate situation, but we can run all the way back here. I would go here, but that boat might snipe me a little bit, so I don't want to take that risk. And Retenue's kind of keeping itself alive for me, which is fine. You know what? You won me out. Okay, good job. We'll just do a settle here and like a settle over here. We'll just make it work on this side of the mountain. We got 1, 2, like 3 more settles to go with. We just got to find our spots. Let's get you here is where I want you. I'll put you here too. We can hold them off for however long we need to, honestly. It's not even a big deal. Okay. You sit tight, you heal up, and it's a perfect harmony. All right. Lindsay, pretty much I'm going to have to prop you up with purchases. So that's what we have to do right now. What got built? Oracle. Okay, that's fine. I got real scared with that. Okay, let's go with... I can't get that gold. I could get this production. Or can I build and move? Build and move would be ideal. Can we do that? Okay, we can. Normally I don't do this. There's not much in the way of saw pit action, but if I put a saw pit here, opens us up to an extra production here. And it gets us closer to that gold. That's what we'll do. Don also needs a bit of love, but we'll get there when we get there. Emil Bell, okay. That's fine. Secure this gold. That's really going to boost us once we have it. We are competing with Colossus, which means we will lose Colossus. So we will have to move on from there. We're going to keep building it for now. Like I said, hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. We really want it, but sometimes you can't get what you want. You can't hit that guy anyway, so just kind of skip your turn. I don't have any money to kind of boost this right now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we should probably miss out any turn now. Okay, we got a migrant, which I could send to Lindsay to get a little more production. Actually, we will do that. We will do that. All right, let's secure our flax, because I would like... Yeah, we're not going to get these resources. I sadly won't get that silver either. So, might as well, yeah, let's just go ahead and secure the flax. I was going to be like, oh, I got to make sure this is set up, but it doesn't matter. All right, the scout needs to go away. You need to disappear. Okay. All right, you go here. I want to see if this guy can shoot that guy. So, that's what we're going to try. And I put this guy in the wrong spot. There we go. Let's see if we can do some fire. I doubt it, but, you know, why not? Looks like no dice. Oh, so this one will. I'll take it. Right. I need to make sure I'm in here, because I think Lindsay owns that. If I could get... Okay, next turn, if I can buy a brickyard, that would be perfect. We're running away. Lingipura. Okay, Strung Trang. So it looks like she kind of moved up on me so she could secure down here, which is fine. If she gets Mundo Perdido, though, she's going to be rocking it. Not going to lie. Speaking of rocking it, how about we help each other out? Oh, and do you know anybody? She's neutral with someone else, so she finally found somebody. All right, so she's still got more science than me right now, which is fine. It is what it is, but we'll try to keep going. Mundo Perdido has not been built, but I don't have any stuff, so we're going to go public life, unless... you know, this could be pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our stuff going. I'm going to put you here. Kind of got tired of running at him. There we go. Okay, let's secure the gold, because that helps us immensely. Okay, I can't buy it yet, but that is 1 gold for each of my territories. That's good for us. All right, you can't fire, you can fire, so that works for me. I wish I could put you on an academy. I would love to actually build more of these guys. Am I still in a celebration? I am not. Okay. Yeah, let's build our wall and keep going with that. Okay. Let's just go ahead and make another wall, because now we're getting happiness, and they just feed off of each other. It's fantastic. Right, there you go. Yeah, just run away. If you destroy that mine, I will be livid. Oh, actually, there we go. Okay, there's Colossus that we've lost. Oh, hey, this would be a nice settle over here. So unfortunate. Unfortunate. I will take production towards building Great Wall, because I like building Great Wall. Terracotta and Mausoleum, I would be fine with Mausoleum, because it's the only place we can build it. And actually right here is the best spot for it, unless we somehow got over here. Well, if we took that tile... no. Kind of hard to get over here to make an adjacency. Right here's perfect. Yeah, we'll just put it into another wonder. Speaking of which, we tried to build Terracotta. There we go. That's perfect. My 3s are back. That's what I wanted. Alright, you're just going to sit in Han. You are going to fire upon this man. And Gonna send him off. Get out of here. You're not wanted. Run away. Okay, so the archers are trying to be like that, huh? You're defeat my butt. There's no way you're losing that. Okay. Something got pillaged. Oh, is this mine? Okay. Alright. So we're kind of holed up on wonders right now. That's a little annoying, but it is what it is. Lindsay, actually, get me my brickyard, please. At least knock down another turn on Theoderic. Our archers are still attacking me. I don't like it one bit. Luckily, I can hang in there. You're going to pillage again, aren't you? You are. Okay, who did we uncover? We have met Batuta. That's a pleasure. I guess we'll be friendly with you. I don't think we have anything to offer you at this moment. Is there anything we can do? Pretty even. Looks like he's kind of ahead of us on the stuff. I will take a settlement limit. That is definitely something we want. Trade opportunity. Must stay. Okay, so he... How did you find him so late? She just came upwards for some reason. Why is my alliance weakened? Is there a reason for that? Won the race to become a suzerain. Yes, that would do it. That would do it. And the leader agenda. Okay, so she still knows somebody that I don't. Alright, well, is what it is. Hurt you. Let's heal. I'm about to lose this archer. Nope. Kind of... That's whatever. I guess it was meant to be. So I'm going to lose this archer for sure. Probably lose this spearman too. So we lost the archer. Let's get this guy going. I love how Retenu's deciding to fight me right now. How about we just stop fighting me? We'll stop this turn. Congratulations. Thank you for leaving me alone. Okay? Good grief, you monster. Alright, let's repair all this damage and move on with our lives, huh? Let's just put you in here. Get you healing. Everything's all hunky-dory. I meant to see what got built. That was a little unfortunate. That's on me. It's on me. So what is this? That's the palace. I actually want this tile because I want to build a great wall right here and right there. I want a big old wall right there. Okay, we go for Wei Yang Palace, and I will because that would be nice. Also, that thing at the end would be perfect for more science on everything. Let's secure the flax. We'll go ahead and plug this in. We can pretty much put it anywhere, but I'm going to pull this out because it's better here because we have 10% on our science. Our capital is going to get just more science. We'll go ahead and put this here in the city for now. I like that. Either one of you, like in another turn. Okay, I want to... This is a resource island. We need to claim this as well. So I need to make more settlers when I can. Once we're through with these, if we get them, we'll see what happens. The Pyramid of the Sun, the big number, of course. A quarter with an academy and amphitheater, or have a quarter with an academy and blacksmith. I do have the amphitheater unlocked, so doing an amphitheater academy isn't unheard of, but my adjacencies are better with academy and blacksmith, so we'll hold off on that. I need more diplomatic actions, actually, but I don't have enough for endeavors at this second, so we'll have to wait. All right, for now, let's secure more production with our tin. Actually, no, give me the... Yeah, let's secure this. For you, let's secure the gold. Perfect. Perfect. Has this been built yet? It has not. Has this been built yet? It has not. I am going to try to get Great Library. +1 science on science buildings across your empire. Has 3 codicy slots. I want to try that. I really do. Okay. That's been built, so that's what went off. I want this, so I've never been able to build it since they've added it in. So I want to try. Okay, we can move this culture elsewhere, because I just want to keep boosting my science harder. In which case, we'll just bring the mangoes into here, because this is a culture powerhouse all in its lonesome. And we have enough slots anyway, so boom, there we go. All right, hopefully we can get these wonders if we can. I really want them. They're really good science wonders. There goes Nalanda, which is the culture one. Yeah, actually, I will reveal both. I like that. I do like that. Can I offer anything? How much do we have left on her? 4 turns. Okay. Yeah, we'll try to be friendly with Batuta as well, because why not? And where are we at? So we're at 4 of 7. We need to settle hard. And we got location. We need to come over here. We need over here. We need up here. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got the room. We got the numbers. Let's just secure that. We don't need to move you anywhere else. Hopefully we can at least get one of these with both of them going at the same time. Let's show the narrative event. A spearman is always welcome. I will go with constructing build. Actually, maybe I won't. Do I want to do a growth event this time? Do have the academy though. And after Lindsay does this or doesn't do it, we do have Pyramid of the Sun, which actually I want to build here, which is 13 turns. Actually, I cancel this. Pyramid of the Sun. I can actually come out here, which is another 2. So putting it here would actually be better, because I could boost multiple gold buildings. If I do this, it makes that a 3, and this is pretty good. Because I want to leave this 3 open for other stuff, maybe. I could also come out here, actually. Ooh, I could do this because it doesn't interfere with our wall. And it makes this a nice... Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to go here. We're going to do that. So let's actually grow. We want to grow. Today, yeah, we're going to grow today. Let's save money on our units. I don't think we need this culture on the palace any longer. So let's actually get more influence from our happiness buildings. And I'm happy with all of this, actually. 415 gold is actually perfect. Let's get in here and see if we can buy something. A library would be great. I want a barracks first. Because, yeah. That right there that's exactly why. Hopefully we can get a little more production on Theoderic here. Alright, there's Terracotta Army. That is fantastic pickup for us. Many new ghosts cry, apparently, after the battle. Du Fu. I don't think I've ever read that for Terracotta Army. Great location. Oh, that library looks fantastic in the background, I must say. So that is really good for us. So that is taken care of. We're going straight into Pyramid of the Sun. That is something I would really want, because I've never built it. All right, we got Free Commander, which we can put anywhere. I say we put him in Lindsay right now. Kind of keep things where they're at. And we'll keep that as is. Alright. After Lindsay's done, we'll try to figure things out. I need more people. There's a milestone, so we did get Theoderic. Better it is for every man to avenge his friend than mourn him. I know I've read that one before, but that's nice. I think it's cool where I put this, too, which is on Painted Rock's building, or on their island. So that is kind of neat. Wonderful, wonderful. So we got that one. Gave us a point, which is militaristic. I'm going to take war support, just in case. We're doing okay fighting these guys. Alright, we do want to build things. We're in a growth event, though. And I think, speaking of growth, we need some of these. I might even go for a second one. Yeah, let's go for 2 settlers, because we'll go like around here and around here. And once, if we get this stuff, hopefully we do, we can use this guy to get stuff up here. That is the plan. That is the plan. All right, what got built now? That is Great Lighthouse. So, looks like we were missing out on our big old marine terrain monster. But we didn't have the production to do it anyway. So, it is what it is. It's not... It happens. It's not a big deal. Okay, so now what happened? Batuta suzerained someone. That's fine. Okay, Wei Yang Palace. Looks like it is still available as well. Let's put a science on our specialists. So let's drop influence on happiness building. So that's not a big deal. Science on specialists is a major deal. So now who have we met? Ah, we have met Hatshepsut. Well, we will try to be friendly with you, my lady. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Before I start sending you stuff, let's look at the numbers. Yes, actually, you are the person. I'll research collab with you. Farmer's Market unlocks our thing. Let's go for a scientific attribute. And then doing that gave us an expansionist attribute. Both are wonderful things. We can make our settlers faster, and we can build buildings even faster. That is what we want to see. Alright, next up. I will actually... You know, we still got some in the bank. I will support this. +5 food in our cities is a great use of our time. Alright, Retenu is friendly with us. I actually do not want this. Or maybe... Actually... The extra production is nice. And I can put it where I can't really mess with my walls. So actually, I will take this. I will take that. Alright, so we're done there. I say we need to go towards entertainment. Coliseum's already built, but that more specialist, more settlement limit is what we want. This is not great. I'd rather do this because I don't want to be right up against that. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good taking of land here. This will always be a town. We could take this one tile. We don't really need it. I'm going to settle... I don't know where I'm settling on this. Probably here, I guess. So I'd never really get over here anyway. Alright, 4 turns for a settler. That's not bad. I almost kind of want to make a settle around here, further down, but we'll focus on that later. I'll happily just accept that for some extra gold. Speaking of extra gold, Lindsay's okay. Liang Zhao and the others need a little bit of love. Definitely this brickyard for sure. So let's do a granary first. Okay, I think I do want this. That way we have access to the ocean at least a little bit. And, ooh, Trung Truck has declared war on Ibn Battuta. That is not good for me at all. I would prefer if they didn't do that. We could do the rubies. I don't think we will. I think we're actually going to work towards the gold first. I am actually going to stay neutral on this. I don't want to fight Batuta, so I'm going to stay out of it. And he loves me now, but I will not be accepting an alliance from him. I just kind of want to do my thing up here in the north, okay? Y'all leave me out of it, okay? I do think... What do we got in here? So, I don't really want to waste specialists on locations that are for that. So, let's do this. Yeah, let's secure the salt. I think that's a good use of our time. We do have plenty of stuff going on here. This is 2 production, whereas this is 4 production, so that is better. We'll drop the 10, because this is the same regardless, and it's food. I need another person. So 17 gold or 17 gold and 11 production. Okay. I suppose we can do that. This is looking good. The only problem is, yeah, we can't do that right now. In fact, I should probably drop these and boost my capital's production cost to get pyramid. In fact, maybe I do that. Yeah, we're not building any more wonders in Lindsay right now, so let's take all the advantages we can in Chang'an for this. Yeah, let's actually move all of our production in there. That is going to hurt our science for a little bit. We'll keep the food. And we'll take the gold. Yeah, it's going to hurt our science a little bit, but I'd rather get... Yeah, let's try to throw our eggs almost entirely in this basket. Alright, we got this settler here. Let's secure Sochun. We could secure pearls now, but I think we should secure tropical plains and desert. I don't think we're building on a plain, but we can go ahead and secure it anyway. It's still a good use of our time, so let's do that. Next turn you get your settler. That's good, so we can come out here. This is going to be a great location. That's dangerous. Alright, we've got a milestone. That's fantastic. Great Library appears to still be open. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Yeah, that was awful. I did not mean to say it like that. As for you, you can make both of them as well. Weiyang Palace would actually be a better use. Where would you put it anyway? Okay, you do have a lot of options. I want to not actually do that, though. Weiyang should be built here, because it's not as bad. Because we can put a 3, we can get a 2. Okay, how do we want to do this? Because the... Nope, so we're here. So 1, 2, 3, we're fully out here. We can't go any further. Either way, this becomes a 3. And this will become a 2, which I suppose is our best option. Yeah, that pretty much appears to be the best case. Either way we're losing these. So do I want to crush this spot right here and move this later? Yeah, I suppose I do. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and put Weiyang Palace there. You need to get... I'm going to walk you. How are you going about this? Okay, yeah, go here first. You're growing. So, 1, 2, 3, we can get out here a bit. We can expand a bit more. Looking pretty solid, actually. Let's secure... Actually, yeah, let's secure the science. We're going to crush that later, but we're not going to crush it right now, so doesn't matter. Actually, we could get some more money, which we will. Yeah, let's get some more money out of this area. Definitely worth it. Okay. You've done all your research here. Anything I wanted up here is gone, so let's go to ironworking. Nowhere to place a codicy. Is that true? Looks like it. We need to get that placed somehow, somewhere. But one thing at a time. Let's see if we can get Pyramid of the Sun. That would be very nice if we did. Alright, there's Oracle unlocked. I don't really care. I do care about this, though. Now we can finally get some stuff going. What are we competing for? Pyramid of the Sun. I think we might have this. If she one-shots us on it, I would be extremely annoyed. Alright, there is a milestone complete. That is really good. Alright, I'm liking all this. Shochun, you can't do much right now. Just kind of leave things as is. We're putting all of our production into Chang'an. That's the hope. So what got built now? That's Angkor Wat. That's fine. We don't care about Angkor Wat. The Yellow River flooded. That's whatever. We finally got Pyramid of the Sun. I've never had this one. The warrior's blood flowed like water and gathered in pools. Mexica account of Toxcatl. That is awesome. Yeah, we're watching this animation. I don't get this one very often. Some beautiful birds, too. Loving how it's looking. Alright. So that gives us +3 culture and +2 culture on quarters in this settlement. That is a really big build. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna take a migrant, actually. That's a great pickup. And we're gonna put him right here for... Oh, no, we're gonna take 3 production, actually. Now we're going to build... Oh, hold up. I'm gonna fix that little boat. We gotta fix that boat. Where can we put a hill fort? I actually will do that to give us even more production. Let's try to get Great Library. 4 turns. Can it happen? And the answer is hopefully yes. Let's go here where we were trying last time. Really want that. Fingers crossed. I'm really wanting it. Okay, that's 12 regardless, so we'll put it in Shanshun, actually. Because they will get stuff before anybody else. Alright, looks like there's no bad boats, so we can hop right on. We'll settle in one of these, probably here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that won't really interfere with Shochun as much if we go here. Either way, we secure all this stuff. This is a wonderful island of just resource. Okay, so library got completed by somebody. The achievement, not the building. At least not yet. Yeah, once it's here, we're going to go here. Alright, what is next? I'm just really hoping that we can make it through. Alright, you're in my way. I need you to move. Okay. So we're kind of trying for some more wonders. We'll see if we can get them or not. Oh, that scared me. That disappeared and terrified me. I'm not going to lie. Alright, we're going to secure more incense. Competing wonder. Which one is she building? Is that Great Library? That is Great Library in Ishanapura. Oh, man. Okay, so she just started. We have more, but I don't know how big her production is, which is really concerning me. Alright, we're going to drop the food, actually. We don't need all this food. I'm going to grab some incense. It gets us a whole extra... Yeah, that gives us a whole extra point. In fact, I can actually cut on the culture and bring this in here to get us a 13, and we'll bring the culture into Chang'an, actually, for now. Oh, I should actually have... that's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Alright, where are we at on things? I wish Hatshepsut would introduce more stuff for me to take. It's because sometimes she has those good uses for building wonders. Looks like she doesn't care at the moment, which kind of bums me. I'm going to go for a granary here. Don't really know where I want to put it. Actually, I do. I want to go here because I want to get access to the water. Alright, you need to... We're going to skip a turn. If I have to settle there, I will. Okay. Perfect. We can take this and place it. That's a milestone. Okay. Really good stuff. Let's secure... Okay, I'm wondering about this. So 10% tropical plains... Was that tundra? Or desert. Okay. What is this? That is a grassland. So that is not considered a plain, is it? You're not stopping my production, are you? You better not. You stop my production, I will bust you, man. I'll break you, okay? Let's grab this and this so we can get the gold. Definitely want to drop this because we're going to steal this for every little tiny speck of production I can make. I will. In fact, we're going to drop this incense. All the production can go in there. Every bit of it that we can make. It's 60. I want this really bad. Really, really bad. In fact, we're almost done with it. How does she look? So she's still on the foundation. So we have a chance here. We have a chance. Am I getting one turned is the question. I will probably cry. Maybe. I'm going to continue that, Batuta. That's a pleasure. In fact, could I interest anybody in other stuff? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Where's she at? Okay, she's behind us. She's behind. I'm getting in here. I'm getting in here. The next turn. I'm watching this. It's the first time I'll get great library. Am I getting it? Or are you going to crush my dreams? That is what I love to see. That is it right there. The place for the cure of the soul. Inscription over the door at the library. Oh, I finally built this thing. Every time I just see it pass me by. Every time. I've wanted this thing so much. Oh, look at it. It is beautiful. Oh, finally. Look at it. Witness it. That is what I'm talking about. That is a boost also amazingly. So that's 4 science and 1 science on all of our science buildings across our empire. That is a big boost for the rest of the game. That is just goated. All right. We're actually going to make a Shidafu for that. And then after we make him, when's our next thing? It's a few turns away. Codex needs to be slotted. Can we actually slot these? Yes, we can. And you know what? It deserves all the tablets. I'll put that in the library there. Alright, dismiss. Oh, that is fantastic. And then we'll get Wei Yang next. Unless we get 1 turned, which I don't think we will. I need to come back to Hondon. I do want a brickyard in here. That's more money. Where are we at? 64%? Man, I'm feeling actually decent on this right now. What got built? Monk's Mound? That's fine. I don't care. Wei Yang Palace? Fantastic. Heaven is lasting. Earth endures. Time has no limit. Regret goes on and on without end. By Juyi. Wonderful. All right, we've got 4 wonders. That's actually pretty good. Normally we don't get them. Normally we don't. All right, we got a Shidaifu. We could do another. I would love to get these. I want everything that's going on here. Let's get this amazing 4 Academy. Oh, goodness. Or I can go for the 3. Let me think on this. Oh, I'm getting it from the quarter. That's right. So we actually want to avoid that. Because if I make it an everlasting academy, that's not going to work for us. So we want to go here. Although, maybe I do want to wait a little bit. What do you do? I get a codex and +2 happiness. Well, that's nice. That's actually pretty handy. Alright, let's move you over here. I'm actually going to wait until we have our stuff unlocked because we're not rushing anymore. So, I'm going to build some Great Wall right now. That's what I'm going to do. Let's bring you over to production headquarters. What can you do? Because we finally got some stuff going on. We're finally moving. I said let's get more money first. So we'll place that. You actually will build things. Because I've made you wait. If I put you here... see, we did kind of crush this a little bit. It's fine. It's not bad, but it is a little unfortunate. Show me my library so I can get... Oh, goodness. That's crazy. That's a 2. I say we put our... Okay, we're going to put our stuff there. So the library can go there. The academy can go here. And we'll kind of just let those work off of each other. And while I'm building wall, I do want to get... Sancho, I don't even care what else is built now, okay? I don't care. I got, like, the good stuff, okay? I need to get here so I can get this. I would love to build a few more things. A saw pit is okay. A fishing key, though, would be nice. Actually, doing that secures us the gold, which gives us even more money. Mundo Perdido has not been built, but I can't build it. I know I can't, because it requires things. So let's just go for literacy. So you get a codex, has 2 codexes slots. Oh, a scientific attribute point. That is actually pretty good for Nalanda, but that is what it is. Okay, all this stuff's been built because everybody goes crazy on the culture tree. You're just going to sleep there. We'll get that academy in no time. Although, probably after we get another Great Walls, because I want more wall. I love my wall. It's a beautiful wall. It's the best wall. No one can tell me otherwise. Also, look at all this culture I get off of this wall. It's ridiculous. That's amazing. Culture, happiness, the works. Alright, give me the gold. That's what we need. We also... So, you're 1 turn away. Can I make another guy in 1 turn? That's 2 turns. How much for my settlers? 3 turns. Alright. I know I'm holding off on the academy. Probably kind of dumb, but I'm just kind of working some things through, okay? Really, the celebration, which is definitely buildings, is more for our other city. We're going to definitely take... Happiness is not a bad idea. I do want a few more celebrations, actually, so I will grab that. We could reorganize this a bit, which I think we should. So let's kind of do that real quick. Because actually our capital makes a ton of science now, so we should make use of that. Let me just drop a few things. It's a lot of production we're dropping, I know. But it is what it is. Okay, so let's hit all of our science up. So we're up to 60 now. 63, 66, 69. That is a lot of science in one place. That's pretty good. Alright, let's throw our culture. Actually, first, let me throw this in here. That's 36 production. And we'll just put both the cottons in there. That's pretty good. 40 production's pretty reasonable. Let's get a little more culture, and we'll take some food. So that's good for Lindsay. Let's throw some tin around, which is fantastic. That gives us gold because of the production. Peng Chang, I actually will mess with real quick. It's going to get a fishing key first. There we go. Because we will get use of fishing boats. Shangchu sadly did get some of its stuff taken, but it's not a big deal. We'll kind of deal with that later. But I'm pretty happy. Pretty pleased with this, actually. Not bad. Looking pretty solid. 94. I don't know why these guys have such high sciences, but that's fine with me. And we've entered the crisis. What crisis are we getting? Looks like it is the happiness crisis. So -3 in settlements you did not found. I founded every single one. And settlements with unfilled resource capacity. I think that's actually perfect. I don't think we're going to make any unhappiness. Sweet. That is actually perfect for us. It is going to hurt us a bit when we do Chang'an, though. Or not Chang'an, when we do this settle. My bad, that's what I meant to say. Where do we want to put this? So if we go here, we're a little crunched. I kind of need to take some unhappy land because that would be best. But I have to come in like 1. So I think right here is actually the best land we can take. Because that secures everything I want. Yeah, so we're going to come out here. We need another settle, but we're in the celebration, so let's finally get our academy. Speaking of which, I would like to put down more people if I could. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put... Nope. There we go. I am going to put someone in the palace because we will always try to put a building in there when we can. This looks pretty good. I don't think... It's an unfortunate settle. I can't get this stuff, but it is what it is. I'm going to secure some more of this, though, because Liang Zhao actually is pretty good. It's not too bad. Trade opportunity. I actually would like to trade with him. That wouldn't be bad. But I'm going to buy some stuff first. A granary? A granary does have use here, actually, which is surprising, so we will buy that. Yeah, we'll make use of that granary. Normally, when I do fishing places, I don't even bother. Okay, we lost Holocarnassus, but we weren't even there yet, so that doesn't even matter. Let's go ahead and secure this so we can place it later. We do have a lot of influence, don't we? Let's talk to Hatshepsut. Yeah, let's send her some of those. I would like to trade with people. We are trading with Trung Troc. If we could trade with Batuta, that would be great. Do we have the money? We do not, so we will not bother. Okay, we're just going to hold on to these for when we have to move city and bonus resources to keep everybody happy. Because luckily we have the settlement limit, so we're fine. We'll get a 7, we'll get an 8. We're looking pretty solid. I mean, we can even go over a little bit, too. We have the numbers, so it's perfect for us. Like, we're looking great. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's make sure here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're crushed here a bit. That's not a big deal. 1, 2, 3. Good. I get all the volcano tiles, which is the main reason I'm here. We get that. Access to the water if we want to. I'm not going to bother with that. In fact, I want to try to avoid that so I can get this and kind of claim this. Because this settle right here is actually really good. So, yep, this is where we want to be. Let's pop it down. Where you can be the Inca if we want. We need to grow. The question is where. We could secure salt. And that's not a bad idea. I could also come down to secure the silver. I say we go for the silver. Yeah, let's kind of close this in. Handan doesn't need to be up here. So we'll kind of let Chengdu kind of really get real big. I do need another settler. If I could buy one, that would be great. I cannot. Oh, wait. Actually. Oh, he's not big enough. That's why. Chang'an, talk to me. What's the deal? 760? All right, we'll hold off on you. Get me in here. I need a merchant. So we're going to trade with Batuta. And then we'll kind of see about buying some more buildings and stuff. I think Sanshu can either put its stuff here or over there. I haven't decided yet. Has the mill bell been built? Has it not? Hold up. Wait. I think you're lying to... You're lying to... There's no way. You're lying to me. Emil Bell's been built. Okay, yeah, you're lying. I knew you. I knew. There's no way. Alright, let's actually secure some more... Yep. I want some more incense. Pang Chang, actually, we'll kind of keep it 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so Sunshu can grab these without worry. So I'm going to put this stuff over here. But before that, let's trade with Moste. Let me get in here, get my fishing key. I want to go right here. Secure more fishing tile. I just need to accept this. I'm not supporting that. You and I are cool. We're chill. We're just kind of doing our own thing. I need the blacksmith for sure. Where can I put the Great Wall? Okay, that's a bad spot for Great Wall. That fort is what we need. So give me the blacksmith. Because that will give us our quarter, which does stuff for us. Lindsay, how are you looking? It's a shame you couldn't get the other stuff, but you do have wonderful use. So you're looking pretty solid. A Great Wall, where can you do that? I don't like that too much. We can actually crush that if we want. Oh, actually, I should have gotten you an altar. You could have had more. Actually, you know what? Give me an altar real fast. And then after you build that, get me a blacksmith right here. And we do want a monument. We don't really have big numbers. 4 is kind of the best we can do, which we would crush that anyway, so we'll do that. Might as well put you in amphitheater with it, because your whole thing is going to be culture and gold. I'll get you a garden right here. I do like that. So, I say we grab the cheap stuff first and kind of go down the list. Looks like a wonderful time. Low happiness. Ah, Chengdu is unhappy. Yes, you are. We got to fix that. We do have... Ah, perfect. Get rid of this. I'll give you some pearls. And then you can have this. Perfect. I like that a lot. In fact, we will actually drop this clay, which seems redundant, but we're going to take more science. And I would almost put this salt somewhere if I could, but no, this is fine. This works. We'll give the clay to our next settle when we make it, which we will want to make soon. And we are going to be over settlement limit because I do want to get in here, because that's 2 sources of silver that I really want to use. Oh man, this is looking great. Oh, actually, yeah, we can snag this. That's another resource we can use. So we're going to be set. All right, we're going to future tech. So, oh, we're not going to future tech. Hold up. Hold up. I need more codexes How many more do I need? So we got 3, 4, 5. So we have enough slots. We just need to get the codices. Alright, we got this. I'm actually going to bring this back, give you this, because that's better. And you can, yeah, we want production still, so kind of make use of this where we can. Fantastic. Alright, 1 second here. Alright, there we go. So, let's move on. Oh, my bad, I forgot to use my guy. So, let's go this turn out. Okay, we're good to go. So, what is he going to do? So, plus 4 science on this, so that's 13 science. Yeah, we're really starting to rank for... We're ramping it up. I like that. I like that. Okay, we could get more food, which isn't bad, but... Oh, wait. We need to get specialists in here. That's what we need. Definitely one right here. There we go. Yeah. We just gotta make full use of our specialists. Alright, Peng Cheng, I would like to mess with. Definitely a granary. And a brickyard. I don't care for the... Yeah, what, for one thing? Nah, we ain't doing that. So let's put a granary in here. Gets us more food, helps Peng Cheng grow. And then we'll keep moving on. Sadly, I haven't really specialized any towns this age. I mean, I still could, but it's not really necessary. Let's go ahead and secure food. That's what Shochu's for. I'm going to go back. Oh, we already have currency. Never mind. So, let's get engineering. That's a good one. Could get some bridges if we want. Alright, Lindsay's growing pretty quick. I like it. Alright, let's secure our silver. Because that is also happiness, right? No, food and gold. Okay. Alright, let's move on. Chengdu's got that. We can get out to these volcano tiles that we want. We got 2 production on the blacksmith. That's nice. Let's get some more rubies. Definitely a good production. Alright, Chang'an. Before we build our other stuff, which I do want, and before we get our Shidafu, I will need another settler. Alright? Sadly, our Shidafu is not going to be that helpful for us because most of that stuff is to, like, boost us through the age, and we're nearing the end of the age. But we are at only 75%, so we could still make some use out of that. I'll take even another codex because we're good on science. We're so good on science. Actually, before I even start, how much do we got here? So we got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only need one more. Now, so let's do a quick pickup. We'll just do the shortest one, and then we're going to really just force this age to end with a whole bunch of next tech spamming. Alright, 75% done. I actually, yeah, we're going to secure these pearls now. I need to secure that elephant as well, actually. I messed that up. Oh, now we're talking? Yeah, Hatshepsut, there we go. Yeah, see? This is what I'm talking about. That would have been great a little while ago. But it's fine. We're getting it now, so let's just not complain. I want a whole bunch of Shidafus. Now, do I want this settled here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah, kind of... 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it will be a little cramped. Although I could come up one. Do I want to come up one? 1, 2, 3. I kind of like that better. I can secure a good amount of resource. We're good. We don't need to deal with any of that. Oh, we finally made it, so that's even more resources to mess with. Which I actually do like. I actually kind of like making the money right now. But that does mean if we want to, we can kind of make use of our, yeah, 2 food and 2 culture, that's whatever. Whereas having 3 extra production, that's pretty good. We're at 112. That is insane. We could drop some of that and now have 63 production. So, yeah, actually, we will do that. Yep, looking good. We'll get our other stuff when we get our settler in, and we will oversettle by 1 or 2. By 1 or 2. Okay, so we have a codex, we have a siege, so that should be the completion. We're 2 wonders shy, that's fine. This, we only need one more. We have to only go over one of our settles, which is not bad. Science, we need 1 more codex. And economics, we need to slot 1 more, which we'll get from the town. So that tells me, yep, we're going to get this, and then we're going to future civic. Or tech, future tech. Oh, I forgot. We're getting 2 of these. Ah. Okay, we got everything we needed. So there's that. Crisis has been pushed to 80%. Not a big deal. We're just going to keep securing food here. That's the goal. Alright, you're done with whatever you're doing, so just future tech if we can make it. We are still building buildings, although show me Chang'an for... What is this? Immediately add 1 population. Okay, nice. I will take production in all of my settlements. Oh, it's any type of population I want. Yes, please. Show me here. Okay, we still have some buildings to make. So we can make them quickly, but I would still rather have the celebration of building buildings, so we'll take it. I'm going to take that -6 in cities because we can tank that. And now that this is faster, let's get our amphitheater that's now an 8, which is amazing. And then we'll go ahead and get our villa right here too, because it'll take a while to get rid of that. We'll put the arena in the middle. We could do a double here if we wanted. I kind of want this quarter. I want a quarter. I haven't finished that quarter, which is kind of my own fault. So yeah, let's kind of finish these buildings up in Chang'an. Lindsay also has buildings left. I'm going to let those filter through first. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Influence on happiness buildings would be pretty good at this point. +2 food in all settlements does kind of sound good, but I think we're okay with what we got. Yeah, we're okay with what we got. We have 1,100 gold. We should actually spend that next turn, and we will. So first off, let's make more money with a harbor, because that's always a plus. We'll leave the villa out, although we could get an alt, which does sound like a great idea in Chengdu. So we will grab that. Okay, so now we can be Bulgaria if we wish. I do want a brickyard. And right there is perfect, because it gets us towards our salt. I could see a saw pit. We're going to hold off, though. Where can I put a great wall? That's actually not bad. Plus, these adjacencies are awful, so I actually will do that. That's actually really good for us. We can make a build. Let's go for the salt. Yep, we're going to kind of just push this one into a corner, which is fine. I want Chengdu to actually be nice and big, because I like the potential it has. We're going to support almost all of these endeavors. Speaking of endeavors, we should actually talk to Shepsit and see... Oh, we're already running stuff. Good. Want to make sure we're always running our stuff. Alright, all of this I do not care, which means I have to go through navigation to get to my future tech. We got everything we need. Chengdu is fine. Oh, I came in here because I grabbed something, didn't I? We're looking okay. Yeah, we're looking fine. There we go. Yeah, let's get this going, and we can place... I want to secure this and this. We can even get that. If we could hop over and secure this jade, it'd be amazing. That's if I want to play Inca, which I don't. I kind of want to play just more China, make my walls better. Oh, Batuta made Mundo Perdido. Nice. We avoided that because there was no point in us building it. Let's, secure these out. Liang Zhao is going to take too long to grow for my liking, so let's go with a mining town. It has way more in the way of mining. So now we're sending food back to the capital. These can grow still. Handan's kind of held back, but it is what it is. Jingyang's going to be unhappy, most likely. Although it was settled on water. That's probably why Chengdu was unhappy. It didn't have the happiness bonus for water. I'm going to accept, I'm going to promote that. I don't know if he's really revealing map to me or not. Looks like he is. So, they all kind of are more... Okay, I'm kind of seeing what's going on. Yeah, I want to get a few more settles if I can. Because I also want to make the full use of our Han ability while we are Han. I need to settle right here. And then perhaps maybe one up here. I haven't decided yet. If Retenu hadn't have been such a problem, I would have got rid of it, but I'm fine keeping them. I'm fine keeping them around. They have their uses. Alright, let's go ahead and put a guy in here. Definitely worth it. We can get another codex. Is that really necessary at this point? I don't know if it is. I don't think it's really necessary anymore. I think we get extra stuff if we pick things. So let's pick the culture. Let's push through our culture tree. And we do want to be a little careful. This will probably shoot us closer to 90%, and I want to have my settlers in before we're done. Even though it will hurt our happiness. But we will be able to handle it. Okay, you can build a lighthouse, and you should. Oh, man. I'm going to take this 9. Yeah. I know that seems dumb, but I think this tile's better as is than being crushed. But that could just be me. Alright, I do want a villa. Okay, all these are 4s regardless. That is... Sadly, we just don't have adjacencies in this city. Which is fine. To be fair, this city has earned its keep to me because it built Wei Yang Palace and it built Theoderic, so it does have its purpose. I will go ahead and build happiness, though. So we will... Where can this bath go? Talk to me. Okay, I can actually get behind a bath. Yeah, so we'll put that bath there, even though we can't really get across. So a bath will work for me, which means we can put a bridge with it, and we'll kind of let that work its magic. And if it starts to go unhappy, we're going to slap some villas in it and other things. Alright, skilled trades, don't care. Apparently we have a city to grow. We will become unhappy if we put in another settler, or another specialist, so we will hold off on that. Instead, let's grab some production, because that doesn't hurt. Someone lost shipping. That's fine with me. I don't really care. This isn't a bad settle. I just don't care. Alright, let's get in here. I don't have... Okay, I do have a fishing key. Altar's okay. Saw pit... Let's see, because we're right here. 1, 2... We could make use of some saw pit. So I actually will do that. I'm going to put it... Oh, wow, I got a lot of spots. Actually, do I want to make this into... I think I might convert this. Not into a city. Got a lot of location here. Let me take a think. Okay. I might urban center this. It has the potential for an urban center. Yeah, I think I will, unless there's a better urban center. What about Liangzhou? We got a 2 here. We can make a 2 here for culture. That's actually not bad. And then we can move our stuff out. Oh, okay. Liangzhou, talk to me. I got plans for you. So, I already made you a mining town. I screwed that up. Okay. You are going to get a saw pit, though. And we'll put that there. There you go. Great wall. I'm going to put that in real quick. Perfect. Can't do it over here the way I want to. That's fine. Could do a hill fort, though. Oh, on the tiles I just used, I'd rather have my wall. My wall is more precious to me. Okay. So let's do a fishing key right here. That way I can make a wonderful wall right here. Next turn. So I'm going to leave Handan alone for a little bit. I'll leave him be. Yeah, I got plans for him. Alright. Let's go ahead and secure some science. I always like science. Oh, I could have made my wall. We'll do that next turn. Okay. How about we talk now? There we go. Yeah! Look at that beautiful wall. Alright, where are we growing? I want this silver. Oh, hold up. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. I could take that. Let's actually come out this way. I want to get this jade. Yeah, we'll let Chengdu kind of spread out. Who is unhappy? Oh, Lindsay. We can't have that. We can't have you being unhappy. So, you're going to build this villa. We're going to put it right here. And we're going to build that immediately. Alright, Lindsay, let's fill you with some happiness. That's a milestone complete. Okay, you're back to being happy. Fantastic. See, I knew we could talk this out, okay? Everybody is looking fantastic. Good. I almost want to drop this. I want to push even more science into the capital. This capital's mean. I love it. Alright, we're almost done with the arena. Let's make some more cash. Let's just keep doing things. 88%. We're about to get even further into this crisis, which it will be a little unfortunate, but I think we're right where we need to be. I need to settle here, and I need one more settle after that because I want one. And I think maybe we do come out here and grab this. Because that's silk, that's wine. Actually, hold up, not here. Oh, well, the marble might stay. If I go here, that's actually pretty good. We can secure 2 resources of craft. Yeah, I kind of like this. So if we have enough money to do it, we will. Settlers are 840, so it's not exactly how we'll do it. Great wall tiles. Oh, yeah. I will definitely take those. Hill fort anywhere else? Nope, don't care. Alright, let's get our productions in. Great wall is whatever. I do need ancient walls at some point. That doesn't matter. I need 2 of these. Maybe even 3. So get me those, and then we'll figure out the rest. I don't even know if I'm going to actually build walls in here, because Chang'an's pretty well insulated inside of our empire. Alright, I need this grab, and now I don't have to worry about that silver anymore. Jiang does need a little help, though. Okay. I almost want to pause what I'm doing, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can't reach that. That's fine. Okay, you can build a wall piece there. So I should go here. Alright, let's get some more wall. That's what I want. Yep, I just want a whole bunch of wall. Also, that's a perfect wall. Look at that. Just stop. I mean, unless I moved it here, but I don't care. That's an amazing wall. Where else can I put wall? Oh, Lindsay, my bad. I need to repair... Oh, you can repair that crap later. I don't care what you're doing. Finish that villa. Be extra happy. I need all of you to be feeling like the most amazing people in the world. Oh, I forgot I could settle down here. Alright, how many turns is this? This is my most important, so get up there. I might even do a third... I'm going to have to see how much pain I can take, but having the gold would be really good. So I do want to secure this. It's an extra policy slot. Let's go ahead and change that. I'm going to take, I don't know what I want. I'm going to take food on settlements, actually. That's a great idea. And let's go with a hunter culture. Yeah, try to push that culture tree some more. All right, let's grab this for next age. Oh, I didn't know that's how you can become them. We're kind of done with buildings. I'm just going to focus on growth at this stage. We're pretty good on buildings. Let's take any gold we can muster. That was a lot of gold. Holy cow. Was not expecting that jump. That was like an extra 12 gold. That's pretty good. Alright, we're solid here, so we're going to hold off. And we're just going to keep going. I'm at exactly 8. So the question is, do I want to go to 9? Or, well, do I want to go to 10 or 11 settles? I don't know yet. Alright, we've pushed the crisis into the final stages. We have not hit the 10 turn counter yet, but we will shortly. That's why we sent our guy out there first, because it's the furthest. I'm actually going to take Befriending Independent at this stage, although the happiness would be pretty good. Man, I do want to kind of hold on to my... Actually, no, we're going to do happiness. We're going to do happiness. Yeah, that's going to be better for us. And we're going to go future tech again if we can. Get me one more settler, because I am feeling a little greedy. So I'm going to go for the big spot first. This is 6 turns out. This is quick. We'll hit that, and then we'll see what happens. I will take -1 influence, because that barely hurts us at all. If I take too much unhappiness, it's going to really ruin us. Okay, so yeah, this settle here will make her mad, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Famous last words, I know, but... I will ally myself with you, and then you're going to say you're at war with Hatshepsut, and that's going to annoy... Or my bad, with Trunk Trok. Yeah, you're hostile. How about we form an alliance? Good. And we will keep talking to our pal Hatshepsut with our collabs. 180. We're looking pretty good. I'm wondering why they got such high numbers. I'm curious what's propping that up. Okay, so... Chengdu. How do we want to go about this? I suppose I should secure this. All right, and then, yeah, I will support that. We have so much influence for... It's crazy how much influence we have for Antiquity. Okay, Great Wall tile. That's not bad, but it's not great. What else we got in here? I could buy a settler. That's crazy. I don't need that right now. A granary would be pretty nice, though. Where can we put a good granary? Pretty much on top of my one granary spot, huh? Let's go ahead and get our saw pit, though. Okay, I will secure a granary. What is in here? All right, the altar. I think I want to put a granary here. Yeah, that's a good granary location. Hill forts. Actually, I will put that in there. I'll crush it with a great wall if we end up doing something, but I like that. We still have some money left. What about Jiang? Yeah, Jiang could use a little love. How about Brickyard? I see a nice brickyard right here. And a saw pit with it. Yep, that's pretty good. It's a shame we can't work mountains unless we're Inca, because this jade would be fantastic, but maybe we'll eliminate the city-state that's there next age. I haven't decided. Alright, what's your numbers? You're at 6. Okay. I think I will take another specialist. Also, let me get in here. Can I purchase it? Yep, let's fix this. Oh, wow, everything around us. That's a 6 because of quarters and everything. That's fantastic. Alright, let's secure our other silver. Looking good. We're looking real good. I'm happy about all of this. Alright, where's our next spot? We got all of our settlers. Great wall. That's not a great wall. That's kind of funny to say that. I think I'm just going to have him build up however many of these guys there are left in the game. And you're going to go... You're actually going to go where the archer is, but you won't select it unless you're on there. So we'll hold off on that. Alright, where can you put Great Wall? That's okay, I guess. We got all of our stuff there. An arena in the one location isn't bad. Ancient Wall. I could do a hill fort. Okay, so either hill fort or Great Wall. Let's do Ancient Walls, actually. I want to Ancient Wall that because we are kind of on the front line of Hatshepsut. Or not Hatshepsut. I keep mixing them up with Trung Troc, sorry. Alright, we're about to have a guy. We're going to have to be a little careful here. Okay, we're in the 10 turns. That's not terrible. That's actually really good for us. What can we do? I wish there was a way... I actually can almost think about deleting this if I were to... I'm actually almost up for that. So, is there any other specialties? Not really. We'll get these later. We can get one more tile. That's not a big deal. So, I think, you know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to put a Great Wall tile there. And I'm going to put one there. And cut this mountain off from myself. Alright, we're going to keep building walls a little bit. Just kind of build Lindsay up. That way I feel a little safer. Alright, we need to move in one more, because we'll be able to secure this iron next age, and Wasukani we will still be friends with. That's the plan, anyway. Okay. I do want this iron. I actually wanted to secure that marble, but it's fine. Alright, so we built walls. Give me this arena, because we will 100% need this arena for what we're about to do. So, what is our... What happens here? So, we get a -5 in all settlements per settlement over. So, can we tank that is the question. So, we're at 16, 11, 32, 6, 25, 18, 7, 11, 16. Okay. So, we can tank it in most of our areas. So, I am going to go ahead and make those settles happen. So, let's go ahead and start here. This is the one I definitely wanted. We secured our milestone. Actually, let me check that milestone a little bit more. So, I could actually, if I pulled out another settler, I just don't know where I'd put him, and I'm not going to force that. Alright, let's secure happiness. Okay, and we'll secure our silver. Actually, you could go over one more, couldn't you? 1, 2, you could take that. That's not too important to me, though. I want to secure this stuff over here, so... Yep, let's get the, let's get that. You're happy now, because you have +2, so we're good. Our only issue is Shochun Town. So if we can go there, could we get an altar in here? We can. We're going to do that. We're going to boost our happiness higher. Now the question is, can we tank this one? And I think we can. So let's go ahead and do Lingxiang. Let's give it the cotton. And we're going to go ahead and secure... Yeah, let's secure these waters here. So that's going to upset her a bit, because we are touching. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, so I say we remove the cotton. We're going to give them the crabs. And then let's see here. So everything's at 1 right now. -4. Okay. Let's fix this one. You don't need the food anymore. Let's give you the pearls. It should make you a 0. Perfect. And we still have room for our other settle. That is fantastic. So we're right where we need to be. Alright, what is your ability? Activate on a city for +1 science to all codices in that city. Oh, yes, please. Oh, shouldn't have been grabbing these so late, but here we are. Here we are. Now, my hope is that actually Trung Troc, she is unhappy in Harahalara. Or Haraharalea. Hariharalea. Okay, yeah. If that stays unhappy enough, I will grab that. Mainly because they annoy me every time and say, hey, you didn't take it, so we're going to riot, which is dumb. But hey, it is what it is. Let's get another Great Wall tile. I love Great Wall. Oh, man. It's been so long since I played Han. Since I played Han and since I played Confucius. Alright, just give me more food. More food. There is a purchase I want to make near the end. I don't care about my weakening alliance. Do we want to take this hit now? I think the answer is yes. So let's secure this. Alright. Let's secure this. And we're going to grab some silk as well. So Liu Yang is still unhappy. That's a little unfortunate. Lindsay is definitely not having it today. But it is what it is. Okay, so we got this secured. All these guys are -5 now, which means they will revolt. But they won't be able to switch over by the end of the age. At least, I don't think they will. So we should be pretty much set. We have like 5 or 4 turns left. So let's see what the numbers do. So we have 7 turns left. That's a little less than I would have liked. But we have to unhappy for 9 turns. So we're set in that regard. Okay, so I will take a production on the palace. Definitely going to try to snag this 200 for next celebration if we can. Let's secure the gold. That would help prop us up with happiness. Definitely going to support this. We're going to let them be unhappy right now. Yep, I understand. Okay, yep, I'm well aware, like, almost everybody's unhappy. My capital is thriving, though, which is funny. Alright, command units, what's this do? +3 science. Yep, go right ahead. Yep, you just keep making your dudes. We're done with the age. Actually, I know a way to make these guys happy a little bit. Except I'm on resources, so that doesn't help. Which is, putting down some Great Wall. Alright, let's put some guys in here. Let's see if I can get a Great Wall. Great Wall will get me +1 for adjacent. So actually I should get an altar. And boom, you're happy now. Now repair all. Look at that. Make them happy. Yeah, you guys don't hate me. I knew you loved me. Alright, let's secure some fish. That'd be pretty good. We'll do the altar later. You know, try to get an altar in each town if we can. That'll prop them up and everything will be all right as rain. Alright, 418. How unhappy are you? -16. Okay, you're not going to get that. You're a -11. Oh, I know what it is. They're losing resources. That's what it is. Okay. So, let's make that fix in... How unhappy are you? -5. Well, altar would set that to -2. Do you have a resource? I think Fang Chang still has a resource. Or my bad, Peng Chang. Yes, it does. Okay. So I can't really help you. I want to help the ones that are near the cusp. -4. I don't think I can fix them. I mean, we'll be fine, but... yeah, it's just... They're just shy of being happy. I'll go ahead and give you an altar. Yeah, we'll start here. We gotta start somewhere. Might as well start here. So -1. We can deal with that. Let's go ahead and do... Yeah, we'll just go ahead and secure all this for now. Yeah, we're just going to throw stuff at the problem. Oh, okay, yeah, so I don't have anything for them. I have to fix stuff to give it to them. That's why they're so unhappy. But it's fine. We can handle the crisis. We're almost done. 4 turns, and they won't fully revolt in the amount of time, so we're okay. Let's go ahead and secure this. Now I don't have to worry about anything from Xuchong. We're going to keep growing, actually. And if we had a happiness thing, that'd be great. That would destroy me. That would do... Oh, wait. 1 resource in cities. Actually, we're fine with that. Never mind. That's actually okay. I'll just grab some more science. Alright. Hey, look. Lindsay got happy. Told you. Just have to follow... You just have to trust the process. Although I'm not happy that they destroyed so many buildings. You dang animals. Jeez. Get in there and repair all the damage you've caused me, okay? That's a lot of money. I'm not fixing that. What can you do? Activate on an army commander and grant a promotion. Let's do the guy that only has 0. He deserves a promotion. Yeah, he deserves something. Alright, so... Not as bad as settle control is given to you. -1 happiness in all settlements. So we can grant... we can get Hari Haralaya. So we will. That's going to throw everybody in disarray, but it gave us the milestone we needed. So that actually worked out pretty well. Let's secure the fish. Now everybody's extremely unhappy. But we don't really have a choice. So let's just do what we can. Okay. We just got to do what we can. Let's restore the pasture. Alright. That should help a little bit. We'll repair the mine too. You can destroy your fish boats all you want. I don't care. So let's... oh, we need to secure this gold. Actually, that worked out great for us because I'm not... Oh, so she was at war with him and lost Stung Trang. That's unfortunate. For this is great for us. I want to repair the quarry? No, I want to repair the mine. There's some tin for us. Alright, let's fill in this where we can. Let's put you in there. -8. You're going to be unhappy for a while. It's just what it is. Alright, looking pretty good. Liu Yang growing will be great for us. We don't... Oh, we do make enough. We can actually get a crab tile. So what is this? Chengdu and Jin Yang have now revolted. That's to be expected. Get me a fishing key. That's great. Now let's get a crab tile. Oh, okay. Let's do something else first then, I guess. Oh, you kind of impeded on my process. That's fine. You're already... Oh, you're not unhappy yet, but you will be. Alright, let's get science then. Okay, let's get the... Actually, yeah, let's get this. It's 2 happiness in the capital, but that's fine. Where can you put Great Wall? Yeah, go ahead and put that in there. If you could grow 1 more turn and make that, that would be fantastic, but... where are you revolting? Chengdu and Jinyang. Yep, everybody's just not having it today. So, activate on a constructible with a Great Work slot. Okay. Not exactly necessary, but let's go ahead and do that. We got everything we needed. Alright, let's get a promotion. Kind of like where you're at. I'm going to do the plus 5%, actually. That's a pretty good ability for a guy we're not really going to move around. Alright, so... Yep, we pretty much just made it. Let's go ahead and secure these mangoes, actually. That's a bummer that she lost this. It's actually a great settle. I'd have to look at it a bit more, but it looks pretty good. Alright, that hill fort is on my Great Wall, so we're not doing that. Let's get some ancient walls. Okay, so you guys are trying to go unhappy that way. Fair enough. I got the solution right here. Actually, hold up. I wonder if this will make my guys faster. I doubt it, but we'll try it. Specializations? No, not gonna happen. Nothing really I can do here. Ooh, great wall tiles. Nope. Dang it. Yeah, I should have bought villas sooner. That would have helped. I could repair all. Not really worth it. Getting an altar in places would be, but it's just not enough money. And we're almost done in the next turn anyway, so what does it even matter? Yeah, so just skip your turn. We're not specializing any towns, okay? I don't think I would be able to anyway to really set them up for anything. Zhu Cheng getting another build. That's awesome. Oh, what is this? The settlement of Lindsay is on the brink of revolt. If they remain unhappy... Oh, okay, yeah. Scared me there. Antiquity is ending next turn, so we've made it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can I buy them? I'd rather just buy them. Yeah, everybody can get out of here. I do not care. Look at that. Walls for days. That's fantastic. Alright. Ooh. I messed up. I messed up. I don't have enough money for another wall. Dang it. That would have been a great wall spot. I guess we're going to have to pencil that in for next stage. Alright. Get ready for that Jade next stage as well. Settlement, revolt, take me there. Okay, talking about Lindsay, that's fine. There's another codex. Let's move on. Final turn. Which, as far as I know, we've secured everything. That's Antiquity. Oh, okay, that was the final turn. There was nothing else to do. Okay, cool. I would have liked to use my one other special guy for a second, but yeah, whatever. Alright, so that was pretty good. We only missed out on 2 wonders to get the final one, so that was a rather decent Antiquity. Review that Legends report, looking pretty solid. Alright, well that was good old Confucius with Han, and I think our next bet is definitely to go with more Great Wall. So yeah, we're definitely 100% doing the Ming Dynasty, because the Ming Great Wall is even better with gold adjacencies. So yeah, that's our plan. 5 culture, 1 gold. I'm going to be making that as soon as possible. Bunch of other cool stuff. We'll deal with that. So yep, we'll load them up. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in exploration. Peace.